Recording, clap whenever. Oh, sorry.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Commission Project, and we're super excited to be here today because we have just finished a class. Well, when I say we, Joyce.
Yeah, please put some respect on my name.
Just finished a class with Jake and Lofa. Now, I met these guys probably about 3 years ago, and I rocked up to a class called Extreme Hip Hop. Not knowing anything much about it, and they took me through the motions and we had an absolute blast, and it became something that I really love doing every Wednesday night. Now, when I did extreme hip hop, I struggle with my left to my rights, so sometimes Jake would be yelling out, you know, right turn or whatever, and when do you be going left, but anyway, that's just it. Anyways, we've got Jake and Lofa here with us, and I just want to find out, guys, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'll let Lofa go first. As a gentleman,
There you go.
Good man. So, I know you're a mum.
Yes.
Yep.
Mum of three.
Nice.
Israel, Emmanuel, and Imani Grace.
Nice.
Also working full time as well.
Okay.
So
Yep.
in between, you know, having the children, taking that short, you know, time for maternity leave.
Yep.
And, not as fortunate as others, you know, have to get back to work.
Yeah.
You know, in our, you know, spare time, you know, like Wendy said, we were, you know, I was helping my husband with his side hustle, extreme hip hop step classes. But our history in Health and Temperance goes further back to,
Yep.
you know, when we were doing step. I think we started doing this kind of outreach, community outreach, more than 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
That is so good.
So we used to run from Hampton Park Secondary College.
Okay.
So I think when we got involved with that, it was 2015. So we were part of another committee then. So compared to now, my husband being the leader and I'm his assistant, we learnt a lot, you know, being involved in Health and Temperance back then. And we met so many amazing people.
That is so good.
People just literally walk off the street.
Wow.
And just, you know, they'll see us training, you know, during the summertime, we'd be out on the oval doing, you know, boot camp type training, and people literally walk off the street just inquiring about what we're doing.
Wow.
And it was just like, yeah, just come join in. And, you know, from there, these people would end up being committed for years, you know. And, you know, we still keep in touch with a lot of these people in the community.
That is so good.
And yeah, we just love meeting, you know, anyone and everyone from all walks of life.
Yeah.
So this is definitely our passion in this area.
Yeah.
Is you know, being on the ground, but fellowship with people through training and exercise.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So what made you actually choose to do this line? Like, I know it's your passion, right? But in order for it to be your passion, there must have been something that kind of triggered it. So what was your like trigger to say, okay, I really want to get into the fitness thing and I want to, you know, help other people to achieve their goals too?
Jake was the trigger.
I was a trigger, and Lofa just loads the gun up.
You shoot it.
Yeah, I shoot it. It's I think for myself personally, it would have been my parents.
Okay.
My parents took me to there, especially my mum and my dad when he played rugby. Mum would play netball, volleyball, and she'd take me to the stadiums to watch her games. And I'd be like my kids are now, running around the stadium.
Yeah.
So I witnessed that from a very young age, that health or that being fit and just being part of sports in particular as well. So growing up, as you can imagine, it sort of, I wanted to do that for my kids.
Yeah. Turn the
To
favor.
show them that, you know, mommy and daddy don't just, I don't want to say just sit around and but just, you know, just being active.
Yeah.
Setting being a role model, setting an example for our kids. You know, they always, you know, a big, you know, that question, you know, what's your why? What's your why?
Yeah.
So I think, why not?
Yes.
The why is why not?
Good question.
That's good. That's
Show it
really
back.
good.
Yeah.
That's what's holding me back. If you're able, you know, I understand there's people, they would love to,
Yeah.
you know, but obviously circumstances,
Yeah.
disabilities or whatever it is,
Yep.
Yeah.
you know, will enable them to do these things that we're able
Yeah.
to. So yeah, you know, that's
Yeah.
where I'm at the moment.
I think one of the things that I loved about your classes is that it's you guys tailor it according to a person's need. You know, so if it's your first time doing it, you'll take them through the motions. If you've been doing it for a couple of months, you will push them to their limit, no matter, you know, so that they can actually get something worth out of it. And then another thing I also really appreciate with you guys is that you're only doing it for gold coin donations, right? So this is not something so you can get rich quick or become super influencers or anything like that. You're purely doing it from the heart.
That's so good.
Yeah.
It's to pay for this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do mention that the gold coin donation.
Yeah.
Yes, you went
It's to
Yeah.
pay for the facilities.
goes
Yeah.
towards the facility and
Yeah.
That's so
the
good.
high reach. Of
Yes.
of the
Yeah.
facility.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're not asking for much.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, that's good. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Joyce?
And at each of these classes, you guys provide the board and the gloves, and that was really fun. I made Wendy hold the gloves up for me because I think I was stitched up today. But so what does a typical day in your guys' life look like? Like preparing for this class, what's the goals?
It'll be a big day. Oh.
There's a lot of teamwork. There's a lot of teamwork going on over here. A lot of handballs and.
Oh yes, the forward pass. And
Our typical day, especially leading up to Wednesday, I'm more behind the scenes.
Yep.
So I'm organising the posts. So, you know, we liaise together like, you know, okay, what are we running today? Are we running circuit, boxing, step, you know, and then, yeah, it's just organising, you know, the social media stuff. Also communicating with our committee members because we have 8 or 9 of us.
Okay.
So there's
there's quite a
probably one other committee member who was here tonight, but they had to rush off to choir practice. But there's a number of us behind the scenes, and everyone plays a part. So we had one of our members who did our merch.
Wow.
Yes, I saw you guys wearing that today. I was like, oh,
Health
we're
and
gonna get me
Temperance.
one of those.
Yeah.
2025, sweet.
Yeah. So and then you've got like
Oh, model. Oh,
Come on,
can we get
man.
this?
Come on, man. Come on. Yeah.
So she has her own business where she does a
nice.
lot of she does all the 21st keys and the
Put us on.
graduation stalls, and so she was kind enough to donate this merch to our committee.
Okay.
Oh, what a blessing.
There you go.
Then we have some members who are also sort of have background in training as well. So
Yep. Okay.
when they can come, they help run our training sessions as well.
Nice.
But I'm more behind the scenes, and Jake is planning his program.
It's good.
Probably like music.
The muscle in the face, eh?
The music,
muscle in the
yes. and the cars.
That's a different video. And you know what? We're actually learning through what we're doing with the commission project that a lot of work goes into the socials. Everyone has such a busy life, so connecting 8 adults who are all off, got their own thing going as well. It's big work. So, what do you guys like to do in your free time?
Good question.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Free
Don't
time.
say everything that we
Free time. The PG version of free time is, once again, it goes back to the kids.
Yeah.
It's the kids are busy with their sports, especially our eldest child, Israel, is heavily involved in basketball, rep basketball, domestic basketball. That involves trainings.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a very good question, because sometimes
We're-
I look at my wife.
outside of this, we're basketball parents.
Wow.
Sports.
Okay.
Yep.
Sports.
Yeah.
There's no off day. You switch on the whole time.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Really.
But
There
that's
you
a
go.
very good question, because I look at my wife and I think, We need to make more free time for you.
Yeah.
Not just at night. But
Yeah.
That's actually really
On
cute.
the weekends,
Yes. Deservedly so.
yeah, we need to make more free time for you. Because
Fair.
I'm looking, I'm like, these kids, man, they take a lot of our time.
100%.
But look, nothing is given, nothing we can't handle. It's our God-given strength. Thank you, Lord, for always getting us through, giving us the strength to do what we're able to do. More importantly, do it with a smile.
Yep.
Do it with a warm heart,
That's
with
it.
integrity. And I look at the board over there, Heritage College,
There you go.
excellence, resilience, respect, and service. It's all the things that we try to implement in our.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
It's really cool.
Alrighty, so I've got questions from the audience. Send us comments all the time, and I'm going to be asking at least 2 of those tonight.
Thank you, audience.
They're not too tricky. So I think it's coming from the background of with what you guys are doing, right? Your parents, your spouses, a son and a daughter to someone, your employees to someone, your not just parents but parents of the kids that are doing sports and other stuff on weekends and in the evenings. All of these things, right? What kind of people do you guys surround yourself with to kind of get you all to continue being the version of people that you are? And one more thing, you're happy people. So this whole mixture, like who are yours friends? Who are yours company?
That's a very good question, Johnny. It's obviously we try and surround ourselves with people who are like-minded people,
Yeah.
positive people.
Yeah.
And I understand there'll be negative people there, and hopefully them being around us can sort of change their
Positivity rubs off
yeah,
on
yeah,
them.
yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It won't always work because you'll always have, but obviously, I've mentioned this saying numerous times, especially in my classes. Behind every good man is a great woman.
Come on.
Yeah.
And a lot of these things I wouldn't be able to do without her.
Yeah.
I don't give her enough credit
Fair.
for and I do my best as a husband, as a father, or especially as a husband, to make her feel like the queen that she should be, and she should be treated, So that's where I'm at, kind of thing. Hopefully these are brownie points.
Yeah. That's it, man.
It's his birthday on Sunday. I think the budget increased slightly.
Gold coin donation. Gold coin donation.
Man, you see, at the Commission Project, we change lives, man. Okay. The other question, right? Second to last question. So, obviously, like our channel being what it is, we aim to inspire young people out there to do the right thing. We do know that there are those who are not, but for the ones who are, like, what words can you give those ones, the ones that are doing the right thing and they're not really being heard or noticed, etc.? What do we say to them?
Good question. Listen to your parents.
That's good. Yeah.
As much as, we, at that age, we think we know it all.
Yep.
I take myself back to that age, teens, mid-teens to, early adulthood, we think we know it all.
Yeah.
But, just to our young people, just to keep an open mind and humble ourselves to, our parents always want the best for us.
Yeah.
So, that's probably.
And maybe just going off what Lofa said, we know the commandment, don't we?
Yeah.
Honor your father and mother.
Yeah.
A lot of time we're listening to, Victorian youth crime, is at its all-time high. A lot of times I think to myself, where are the parents?
Yeah.
Where are the parents of these kids?
That's it.
But at the same time, I had loving parents myself.
Yeah.
My parents, they loved me with every inch of their body. But I still got sent to the islands for, getting mixed up with the wrong crowd. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm sort of taking, but I was one of those kids
Yeah.
that sort of got lost along the way. And by the grace of, living with grandma and grandpa back in American Samoa really gave me an attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
I didn't, I took for granted what I had here.
Wow,
with
yeah.
my parents, and that really opened my eyes and made me realize that, as I said, honor your father and your mother.
There you go. And you mentioned granny and grandpa too, yeah? So I think this is in our society, when our grandparents get to a certain point, we kind of put them in the back seat and we forget about them.
Yeah.
But there's values and there's virtues that they can give us that you can't buy off a shelf. You can't get that from a book, right? It's purely life experience and it's priceless stuff. So to you guys out there, I'm encouraging you, if you have a grandmother, a grandfather, they may be a little bit different because they got false teeth now. They walk in with a stick now. They're drinking tea all the time. They tell the same joke over and over and over and over again. But if you listen and read in between the lines, they have priceless gems and values that they can give you. Look at our couple here today. They got lovely children. Look at what they're doing. Not because they are smart people, not because they know it all, but because they took from their parents and their grandparents and put them in this position.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraging you, step out there, love on them old people. Peace. Wendy.
So, guys, before we finish off, Joyce will ask us the last question, but I just want to give you guys a bit of a plug. So, if anybody is looking for something to do on a Wednesday night, hit up Health and Temperance on Instagram, and you guys will be able to find where they are, what they're doing, and it's gold corn donation. So, if you are struggling financially, which we know a lot of people are, but you want to get fit, come on down and enjoy a night out with these guys.
Can I add something?
Yep.
So, and guys, you heard the story. They're working hard.
Yeah.
They got a family. They're doing this on Wednesday nights and many other things. I think it's possible that us as an audience can give them a treat and go to spa, just kick back, relax, have. If y'all got nephews out there, y'all got people, guys, nephews, dear family, be prepared to babysit.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm telling you now, get ready to babysit. Okay, we gotta get them at Endota Spa or somewhere at the hot springs, chilling. Okay, cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I think Wendy, one more shout out for the people that design the shirts.
Yes. Who designed the shirts? How can we contact them?
It's ZA Collective, but I'll send you the link.
Okay, so we'll put that down.
Yeah,
as
they
well,
do
ZA
all sorts
Collective.
of things like merch, plaques for trophies.
Yep. Okay.
You know, so yeah, they do all sorts of stuff. So.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You might get a message from us.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, let's lock in, guys.
All right.
This is a big question.
Ooh, this one is scary.
Lock in.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
How many alarms do you set in the morning?
Oh, wow.
Only one.
Okay, that's that's
Okay.
That's one. Yep.
So does it count? So I'm gonna say,
Always one that makes it trickier.
so I have one alarm. Okay. But I press the snooze button.
Yeah, that's multiple.
Yes, that's considered.
No more. I press the snooze button no more than twice.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. So basically 3. So your alarm goes off, you snooze and snooze.
So yeah, my alarm goes off. So my alarm goes off at 3:20 in the morning because I start at
I don't blame you
at
for
5 in the morning. I start work at 5 in the morning.
Oh gosh.
3:20. So I know. Wait, no. 3:10.
Oh my.
Yeah.
3:10 because I know 3:20. That's one snooze button. 3:30. I gotta get up. I need to have a shower. I need to
Okay.
wake up. So
That's crazy.
that's 3 a.m.
So 3.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Three
great.
alarms.
Okay.
One
alarms.
alarm.
Three
Pretty
alarms.
good. One alarm.
No, one alarm, 2 snoozes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to
found the
fight?
loophole.
I don't know.
He found the loophole.
All right, that's good. I'm about the loopholes.
Come on, man.
I get up at 7. Okay.
One alarm, that's crazy.
That's marvelous.
I still stick by my 8, guys.
She's got the record. She's got the record.
We listen to me, don't judge.
She's got the record.
That's the whole working shift. That's the whole shift.
Before we judge any further. Okay,
That's 8 hours. Yeah.
cut the video.
Good evening, Donna. How are you this evening?
I'm good, thank you.
100% nice to meet you.
You too.
Donna, where do you come from? What were you doing?
Oh,
What are you doing right now? Nick,
Oh,
carry
we're
on.
doing step class.
Okay.
Yes, we're doing
Cool, sir.
step class.
How long for?
An hour?
Oh my gosh. And how long have you been doing it?
Probably nearly 3 years.
What? How come 3 years? Why not 2? Why not 1? What makes you keep coming?
I love it.
Okay.
It's good fun.
Yeah,
What's it done for you?
that's good answer. Very good answer.
It's well, my fitness is improved.
Yep.
And I've met lots of great people.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Just so you know, guys, it is a Melbourne night and it is cold.
Yeah.
Donna's out here in the elements.
That's it.
She's braver than I am. Oh my gosh. Over to you, Andy.
All right, and we've got Mark here with us, and Donna and Mark are husband and wife.
Yep.
And so, Mark, what made you come to STEP? Or do I know the answer?
Donna was on step and it's good for fitness, so
Yep.
yeah.
And you're enjoying it?
Yeah.
You've been here a very long time as well, I know. Yeah. Yep. So that's good. Oh, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for sharing your thoughts about STEP. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.
So hi guys, we've got Laurent here with us, and Laurent has also just finished a step and boxing class with Jake and Lofa. So Laurent, tell us, why do you come to STEP?
I come to STEP just for community and to keep fit as well, and it's a really nice environment.
Yeah, it's heaps of fun. And so how long have you been coming for?
So I've been coming here for the past not long ago, so maybe a month.
Okay.
Yes, and I've heard it from friends
Yeah.
that been coming with the training for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and
Okay,
I
so
can't stop now.
oh, that's so good. That's so good.
So, Laurent, you're a bit of an addict, training addict, mate.
Yeah, training addict and also like a nice community addict as well. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
good laughter and good fellowship.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what keeps you at this place. Not so much the workout. It's the workout plus the family, community,
Yes,
camaraderie, yeah?
Exactly right.
Yep.
Magical. Guys, you heard us say from the horse's mouth, he comes not only for the training, but it's a community aspect of it.
Yep.
Come on over, get fit, get family, get friends. You never know what can happen for you. Peace out.
Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to jump onto Jake and Lofa's page, like, follow, subscribe, as well as on the Commission Project, guys. Make sure to hit the little bell, get the notifications for our next videos. Make sure you're hitting up Wendy for some merch. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Have a good night.
Peace.
See you.
Bro, my toes are frozen, eh? Like, frozen.
It was a lovely interview, guys.
No, you guys are natural.
Not even. Good stuff. Cuddly.
What I was my heart's a little bit broken.
Love you.
Heart's a little bit broken from that judgment, guys. Like, I'm telling you right now, the judgment when I said 8. Watch closely. When I said 8 alarms, her heart is broken.